All right, welcome into Studio C at the Pirate Radio Studios. Got a special guest with me today, Dixon Williams. Dixon, how you been?
Doing good. Had a good break and just ready to get going here soon.
How was the break? Was it an actual break? Did Dixon Williams get any downtime?
Yes, took a little time off, didn't swing the bat, didn't throw a ball, so body's feeling good and just ready to go.
So talk about your preparation. You go from the fall, you get a little break, and now it's back January. Where is Dixon Williams mentally and physically right now?
Yeah, so coming back, you just kind of try and get into the swing of things and picking up a bat again, swinging every day. You got to get your body ready for that, and then obviously lifting will get a little less, probably 3 days a week compared to 4 days a week, and then yeah, just every day, just throwing, hitting, doing all those things.
You're smiling when you're talking about baseball. How excited are you about this upcoming season?
Yeah, I'm really excited for it, and I think some of the guys are starting to get excited about it, but they still haven't experienced it yet. Some guys haven't seen a game here, so I'm just excited for them to experience that atmosphere.
What's the pulse on the locker room with ECU baseball?
It's good right now. There's some good bonding going on right now, watching some football games, and just guys are ready to go, and I'm super excited to see what everybody can do.
What about Dixon Williams? What are some goals and some things you want to accomplish this 2025 season?
Yeah, I've set some pretty high goals this year. Just internally, that's how I like to look at myself. Obviously number one's win a national championship and take the boys there. But personal goals are just, first I want to eat healthier. That's one of the main things. But I want to get drafted in the first round and have a chance to be the Golden Spikes winner and just be all first team All-American, all those things. So set the bar high, and if you miss a little bit, you'll be pretty good up there.
Lots of great goals on that list there. Let's dive into the one you really can control: eating healthier. Because I think that's something like myself and probably a lot of people watching and listening are like. So what does that mean to Dixon Williams? Enlighten me.
So a lot of my buddies probably know I'm a big candy eater, so I'm trying to.
What's the best candy?
Well, you got.
What's your go-to?
Nerds gummy. The gummy clusters are probably a 1-1. You got Sweet Ropes. Then you got your High Chews, some Starburst. Not big in the chocolate. Occasionally I'll dive into there, but yeah, any kind of like fruity candy, I'm all for.
That's so you're trying to cut that out or just cut it back?
Yeah. Especially when I'm gaming, just trying to eat healthier snacks, maybe some fruit or.
So we're gonna get rid of the nerd gummies and do grapes instead. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, same kind of texture, feel in the hand. So we'll try that one out. But yeah, when I'm gaming, I'll just crush a bag of candy. So trying to cut that out.
What are we gaming? What are we playing?
Right now it's Black Ops and Fortnite, but season rolls around, it'll be MLB The Show. I'll probably be on with JC and Ryan. We call that our batting practice. So.
Who's the best player in MLB The Show?
Me.
You?
Hands down, yeah.
You crush JC and Ryan?
Yeah. Ryan would say different, but he knows. Yeah. Ryan can hit, but he can't pitch.
But you're the all-around player when it comes to MLB.
You gotta be able to pitch in MLB The Show, or you'll give up a lot of runs. So.
What about JC? Not even close?
JC's pretty close. I would say JC and Ryan would go toe-to-toe in a match, but I don't know. They both can hit really good on the show. I'm gonna have to give Ryan last, so I'm gonna go JC second. Yeah.
Those are former teammates. Any current teammates that are competition for you on this gaming?
When we play Fortnite, Seawall and Chance are pretty good. But I don't know if they play MLB The Show, to be honest. The new one hasn't come out, so I haven't played with any of the other guys yet. So we'll see.
Opening day coming your way for ECU baseball, February 14th. Do you reflect back any on last season? I mean, it was there's a lot of Dixon Williams highlights of what you've done on the baseball diamond, even in the summer and then in the ECU uniform. I mean, stealing home, the Chase Burns home run. I mean, the catch you made in summer was legendary. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff Dixon Williams has done in the last 12 months.
Yeah, it's cool to have that and see that sometimes, and every now and then I'll reflect on it a little bit, but just trying to remain in the moment and what's next. And that's obviously February 14th. And before then is today. So just focusing on today. Not really. Those things were cool and they happened, but, trying to move on from them a little bit.
We talked to Parker Bird, and he was talking to the theme for ECU baseball, win today.
Yep.
What does that mean to you?
So win today, what's important now. So we talk about it a lot, and you'll see it. Notre Dame talks about it last night, just winning each play, but that's what's important in their moment right now. But for us today, it would just be getting our work in today, whatever that is, lifting weights, hitting baseballs, just doing what we can today to help us tomorrow. So
how much do you think about win today when you go through your day?
It's become more of like something you don't think about. It just kind of is in your daily kind of habit of what you do, just focusing on what you have right now instead of like that's where a lot of anxiety comes from. You start worrying about what you have to do later in the day or tomorrow or the next week, and then you start putting all this pressure on yourself because you're worried about what you got to do instead of just focusing on what you're doing right now.
When you project out, where have you and Coach Godwin talked about where we'll see Dixon Williams maybe the most on the baseball field this year?
Yeah, as of right now, I think from talking to him, it's been second base right now. But in other talks, it's just been, hey, you might be bouncing around just depending on what lineup he wants to roll out there and what suits the team best that day. So you might see me in the outfield, third base, first base, shortstop, wherever one day. So it'll be a fun year. Is
there anything new with ECU baseball or anything that's exciting for Dixon Williams 2025?
I mean, I guess right now just the banquet. I'm a little nervous. Got to speak there, so I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but
yeah. Are you preparing your speech as?
Yeah, I'm writing it this weekend. I'm gonna start, but I've been nervous about it. So
is public speaking a nervous thing for Dixon Williams?
It's people say I'm fine when I'm up there. I've spoken in front of a few crowds, but I feel like my voice is shaking the whole time I'm talking. So yeah, just trying to once I hone down my speech and really get it, I'll be comfortable with it. But I'm gonna feel like I'm really nervous up there, but it might not be, what's seen.
You've been in this program for a while now. Obviously, one of the leaders. What does that mean to be a leader on the ECU baseball program in 2025?
Yeah, it means a lot to me. Obviously, watching the older guys and seeing how they were able to lead, and just kind of taking advice from them and seeing where they failed and things like that, and just taking what they did and kind of adding it to my leadership skills and just being able to help this team get to where we all want to go, and that's Omaha and win a national championship.
Who has inspired you, or who you looked up to during your career at East Carolina that has helped pour into you that made Dixon Williams a better person than he is today?
Yeah, I would say last year really big time help would be Carter Cunningham and Charlie Hodges. They were good guys in the Bible study, and Carter was obviously a great example and a good guy to follow. Just all the time, it seems like he's doing the right things, and he has a lot of wisdom and a lot of good character traits.
What does Dixon Williams hope to do with that of the players that are, because the team's obviously transformed some. There's a lot of newness to ECU baseball from a voice and just a leadership standpoint. What are some of the things you hope to project this year?
Well, first in the locker room, just trying to help the guys, get into Bible study and get into their word and find a relationship first with God. I think that's the most important thing this year. And then the winning will take care of itself. But, just really pouring into those guys like other guys in the past have poured into me.
Dixon Williams getting ready for the 2025 ECU baseball season. And what else? Anything else you got that you're excited about as January rolls into February?
Yeah, we've been talking about some new merch coming out here, so just stay tuned on Pirate Radio to hear about some new updates about maybe some T-shirts or something coming your way.
Dixon Williams, you had a popular shirt last year in 2024, sold a lot at Shimmer Boutique, and some new ideas are in the development lab right now, and so people can be rocking. What does it mean when you see people wearing Dixon Williams shirts when you're around town, or when you look out at the ECU baseball stadium?
Yeah, it's pretty cool after the game, you know, seeing kids and even parents like wearing your shirt and just supporting me. It's awesome having all that support, but I think my parents like it honestly more than I do. They'll just comment all the time about they see my shirts around town and people wearing them, so it's really cool and special to me.
Really cool. It's a great way for NIL opportunity for Dixon and a lot of the baseball players we work with. So you can make some money and have some fun with it along the way. I think this new concept that you're working on is going to be a big hit, and you're going to see a lot of those in the jungle. And then maybe with the right resources, if they hear this interview, that Nerds Gummies will reach out to you and want to sponsor. Would that be something you would accept there, some NIL sponsorship money if the Nerds Gummy company wanted to fulfill your NIL budget?
Yeah, I would definitely see some interest in that, but I don't know. It probably wouldn't help me with my goals, so I might have to turn them down. So we'll see.
Dixon, thanks for stopping by the studio today. I look forward to having you part of the team here at Pirate Radio for this spring, and look forward to following this ECU baseball journey and see how it all turns out in 2025.
Yep. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.